Hello, kicking and streaming fans, and here we are, back once again with a list just for you of everything that's going to be streaming in April of 2022.
This is Kickin' and Streamin' Podcast.
For Netflix, April 1st. Apollo 10.5, A Space-Age Childhood. This movie tells the story of the first moon landing in the summer of 1969 from two perspectives: the astronaut and mission control view of the triumphant moment, as well as through the eyes of a kid growing up in Houston, Texas, who has intergalactic dreams of his own. Billed as a snapshot of American life in the 1960s, it's part coming of age, part societal commentary, and part out-of-this-world adventure. Captain Nova. Drawing parallels to both Lost in Space and the recently released movie The Atom Project, this Dutch sci-fi family movie is about a time-traveling fighter pilot who unexpectedly transforms into her younger self during a mission to save the world. The Bubble. Billed as a meta-comedy, this film directed by Judd Apatow is about a group of actors and actresses stuck inside a pandemic bubble at a hotel attempting to complete a sequel to an action franchise film about flying dinosaurs. The Last Bus. This British comedy series makes its US debut. A group of mismatched young students finds themselves fleeing for their lives and becoming the unlikeliest of heroes when super advanced robots begin to delete humanity. April 8th. Dirty Lines. This Dutch miniseries is set in 1980s Amsterdam and follows as a family develops and starts the first ever phone sex line. What starts as a clumsy, improvised experiment in their parents' garage rapidly develops into a multi-million-dollar industry. Metal Lords. This comedy film follows two high school kids who want to start a heavy metal band when they are the only kids in school who know how to shred. But with schoolmates more interested in Bieber than Black Sabbath, finding a bassist is a struggle until they hear a band kid slaying on her cello. The motley crew must contend with schools, parents, hormones, and teen angst while trying to get along enough to win the Battle of the Bands. April 15th. Anatomy of a Scandal. Based on a 2017 novel by Sarah Vaughan, this courtroom drama tells the story of two women and one man caught in a very ugly public scandal. A high-ranking British politician stands accused of rape, but his wife believes he is innocent. The barrister prosecuting the case is convinced James is guilty and must pay. Of course, nothing is clear in this court case, and that complicates things for everyone. April 27th. Silverton Siege. This South African action thriller is set in 1980 and inspired by the real-life incident that sparked the global Free Mandela movement. Three young freedom fighters with nothing left to lose end up seeking refuge in a South African bank following a high-speed car chase with the police after a thwarted sabotage mission. Taking the bank and its customers hostage, they demand the release of Nelson Mandela in exchange for release of the prisoners. Hulu, April 14th, The Kardashians. Picking right up where E's Keeping Up with the Kardashians left off after ending its 20-season run in March, fans can expect exactly the same stuff from Kris, Kim, Khloe, Kendall, and all the rest of the family. April 28th, Under the Banner of Heaven. This true crime series is based on the John Krakauer book about the 1984 murder of Brenda Wright Lafferty and her baby daughter in a suburb in Utah. As devout Mormon detective Jeb Pyre investigates events that transpired within the Lafferty family, he uncovers buried truths about the origins of the LDS religion and the violent consequences of unyielding faith. Apple TV Plus, April 1st, Slow Horses. Billed as a spy drama, this darkly comic series is based on Mick Herron's award-winning novels and stars Gary Oldman as the obnoxious and notorious Jackson Lamb and his team of dysfunctional agents who serve in a dumping ground department of MI5 as they defend England from sinister forces. April 15th, Roar, an 8-episode anthology series that paints a portrait of what it means to be a woman today. Each story mirrors the dilemmas of women in accessible yet surprising ways. April 29th, Shining Girls. Billed as a metaphysical thriller based on a best-selling novel, Elizabeth Moss stars as a Chicago reporter who survived a brutal assault and later finds her reality shifting as she hunts down her assailant. Amazon Prime. April 1st, The Outlaws. This British crime theory has its United States debut, and this story follows 7 strangers from different walks of life who are forced together to complete a community payback sentence. However, their luck changes when they discover a bag full of money, unaware that some dangerous people are looking for it. With an oddball cast including Christopher Walken, this should be interesting. April 8th. April 15th. Outer Range. Billed as a mystery thriller, this series follows a rancher fighting for his land and his family who discovers an unfathomable mystery at the edge of Wyoming's wilderness. This stars Josh Brolin and Lily Taylor. HBO Max. April 7th, Tokyo Vice. This crime drama is based on the 2009 book of the same name. Set in the late 1990s, an American journalist relocates to Tokyo to join the staff of a major Japanese newspaper as their first foreign-born reporter. Taken under the wing of a veteran detective in the Vice Squad, he starts to explore the dark and dangerous world of the Japanese Yakuza. April 19th, The Batman. Originally released in cinema, we now have the chance to watch this blockbuster at home. April 24th, The Baby. A limited horror comedy series, The Baby presents a darkly funny, raw examination of motherhood from the perspective of a woman who does not want to be one. When Natasha is unexpectedly landed with a baby, her life dramatically implodes. Controlling, manipulative, but incredibly cute, The Baby twists Natasha's life into a surreal horror show. As she discovers the true extent of the baby's deadly nature, Natasha makes increasingly desperate attempts to get rid of it. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching our list of everything streaming in April. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.